Hello, I'm Tony Villani of XP Sports. We're here working with wide receiver Pierre Garçon. One thing that's very important for Pierre is how he builds speed and gets the top speed on the football field in a short distance. So what we're going to work on today is the ability of him to tuck his heel, pull his knee through, and fire his glute with a little bit of a forward lean so he's building speed the whole time. Okay, let's show him how it's done, Pierre. First thing we're going to do is load our toe, tuck our heel, snap. Good. Now next thing, snap, stretch. Snap, stretch that quad, keep that foot loaded. Good. Now back down. Now let's snap and pull through. Good. Good. Now one more on the other side. Tuck the heel. Tuck and stretch. Tuck and pull. Good. Rest. Now let's apply that to a sprint.
That drill is definitely to help get your body fluid and used to the movements that you're doing to accelerate. It's definitely, the proper movements that you want to go through when you're on the football field without even thinking about it. Just, having that body prepared to fluidly move and accelerate and gain speed on the field in a short period of time.
Now the next drill is a highly advanced drill. We're going to be combining many different aspects. First off, we're going to do an overspeed acceleration. It's probably one of the most controversial aspects in all sports performance is overspeed. Now my feeling is this, it's definitely one of the most dangerous, but it's also the biggest bang for your buck. Okay, you're definitely going to get the most out of these types of drills. Now it's going to put you into a slight overstride, but as long as you can control it from the pelvic rotation region, and as long as you've got great foot mechanics, this can be a very, very safe drill. First one, right foot lead. Right foot lead, we're gonna cut to the left. Drive. Hey, that's it. Hard jump, I wanna hear the attack. Dig.
I like the drill because it works on running full speed and be able to change direction.
This drill is the cut up and the resisted cut up. Now, we do the cut up because as a receiver, he needs to be good off the edges of his feet. So he needs to be good off the outside and inside edges of both feet. So the command is good because he doesn't know when I'm gonna actually cut him. So when he's coming at me, I can decide if I'm gonna cut him off the outside or inside edge of his foot. Now we put a pulley resistance on it or a band resistance, whatever you have at home, to overload that stimulus. So early in the off season, again, we like to overload it. We might do half and half. We might go 5 free cut-ups, 5 resisted cut-ups. As we get closer to the season and he's tapering off, we cut down the resistance and we'll do a lot more free.
First and foremost, just having the ability to change direction, and with the command, it allows you to just kind of react.
Footwork and quickness is extremely important when running routes. Danny's gonna show us a couple drills on the ladder to help improve this. The first drill Danny's gonna show us is 2 feet in each ladder. Okay, quick, light feet. We're gonna go all the way through the ladder. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Good, Danny. Another great drill is the icky shuffle. Okay, Danny, you're gonna step up to the ladder. We're gonna go 2 feet in the hole, 2 feet out of the hole, and we're gonna advance each ring. So 2 feet in, 2 feet out, 2 feet in, 2 feet out.
I would say get as much of this as you can, The better feet you have, the better ability you have to run routes, better, get off a jam. Every step in every route is very important, so minimize wasted movement and try to have a calculated step on every route.
So the drill that we're getting ready to do today is one of our transitional line drills. We want to get them in a loaded position so that their first movement is that they're getting ready to push out. He's not going to just go in a straight line. He's going to shuffle around the cones. Drop the hips, run the feet, keep their feet moving. And we want to make sure that these guys are moving on curves when they do this drill. Here we go. Ready, go. Good. Drops the hips, keeps the feet moving. Good. And he comes on back through the drill. Good. We typically will have, 2 to 3 sets on each side. And we want to make sure that they're going through this as many times as possible to where, like I said, we begin to master that skill of being able to accelerate, drop their hips, burst, and then making sure that we're staying on those curves as what they would do on the football field.
All right, so this drill here is our explosive acceleration stride drill, okay? So now you can do it if you have a pulley. Jarvis is attached in a pulley with a belt around his waist. You can also do it band resisted, so if you don't have access to a pulley, you can go band resisted, and we also do these free.
This drill helps our receivers just basically being able to come from that starting position and being able to explode from a neutral stance, from a jog, being able to constantly put your feet in the ground, be quick twitch, and be able to get your knees up to be more explosive.
The next drill is gonna be linear acceleration wall drill. Set, switch, switch, go, stop. Now there's usually a big misconception of what this drill does. This drill does not teach acceleration. It does not put you in any type of acceleration mechanics. It does not put you into the assimilation of a lean, because you're never going to be attacking back this far behind your center of mass. This is a very simple drill of footwork mechanics. You have a lot of stretch reflex mechanisms that are occurring upon ground contact.
When running routes, a wide receiver must have great body control. We're gonna do a single leg hop to a comeback med ball catch or tennis ball catch. We're gonna repeat it 5 times for 10 sets. And action. Good, Danny. Next one. Good. Sink down, explode out. Perfect, Danny. Good.
This helps on the field just by creating explosion. Having that strength in your legs to move like you want to and move the ball downfield. So
this movement is a half kneeling curl to overhead press. Again, we want to start to incorporate the upper body in a lot of the movements that he does. It's not just all about the lower body. We understand there's going to be a lot of hand fighting. There's going to be a lot of pushing around, navigating. He's going to have to use his arms in free space. Also, people are going to try and push him around. Think about 3 sets again, 3 or 4 sets at about 8 to 10 reps on each arm. Again, we want to build in some volume, definitely build in some core strength.
This one really allows you to fully use your core, and maintaining strength throughout there allows you, if you get pushed or jammed up and they get a hold of you, you have enough strength to be able to bring yourself back into a position where you can use your hands, and then also allows you to, use your upper body strength, your shoulders and whatnot to be able to fight off defenders.
Keys to this position, like a lot of our other positions, are going to be when he's in that split squat stance, making sure that the shin angle is going to be forward, so he's going to have a slight forward lean while he does this. Doesn't mean that he's going to bend at his trunk at all, though. Wants to stay in neutral the entire time. Good strong curl, and then when he presses up overhead, it should also be in line with his ear. Not thinking about it being out behind him or out in front of him.
Some of the best things you can do is eccentric loading at dynamic speeds. So we're actually going to accelerate up, hit a deceleration off the inside edge of the foot, then down into a deep knee bending position into a stabilization hold. Some really good height. Hold. Good height, good height. That's it. Give me that one leg hold. Perfect. Hold. That's it. Hold. One more jump, one more jump. Stop. Second part of this drill, now we're going to be bounding and decelerating and reaccelerating off the outside edge of the foot.
I like the drills because it prepared me for all my receiver routines, such as keeping balance, changing directions. The hard part about it is be able to stay stabilized when you're jumping into the air to holding, so when you change those directions, you can be able to keep your ground.
This drill we call our rapid response T drill. Now, we like to do this drill on Mondays after a long weekend. It's a good central nervous system activation drill. It's a low-grade plyometric, and then we add a burst at the end of it, okay? So again, we want to keep our chest square. We want to pivot our hips through the drill as we go through in and out of the cone. And at the end of the drill, we want to hit our burst. It is very good for absorbing, accepting, and redirecting force in the ankle joint. Feet moving quick. All right, ready? Pivot, pivot. Forward, pivot.
This drill is, for me, I find it very beneficial. Just being able to stay square, and have, your feet and your hips working for you to be able to get in and out each cone. So which allows you to be able to torque your body either way at any split second to be able to get out of break to make a play.
This exercise is going to be a single leg speed squat. We're going to utilize the Kaiser because it's going to allow us to accelerate as fast as possible. Single leg is going to be really important. We want to make sure that we're balancing out any asymmetries. Also understand that because of his position, again, he's going to be utilizing one leg in and out of his break, so we want to make sure that they get the adequate strength and speed applied to it.
It's crucial, especially as being a receiver, for the most part. Anytime you're making a cut, it's off one leg. No matter, even if you're breaking down into your basic edge cut, you're still using one leg to plan off. So having the proper quad strength is really crucial for me and getting in and out of my breaks.
Single leg explosiveness is very important for wide receivers when getting off the line. Danny's going to show us a drill to help improve that. We're going to do single leg box step-ups. With this drill, we're trying to achieve getting explosive off the front leg. That way the receivers won't get jammed at the line.
This drill works on leg strength, explosion, coming off the line, and catching an unexpected ball. You never know where the ball's going to be. So when I'm doing this drill, I'm focusing on my leg strength at the top, really getting off the line. My first 2 steps are most important. So
after we've done enough speed work with Pierre and taught him how to get in and out of cuts and getting aggressive downfield, what we need to do is cool him down and make sure his hips and hamstrings are flexible, because that helps prevent injuries and it actually helps his agility. So what we're going to do is a simple routine here that stretches his hamstrings and stretches his groin and makes him work at the end of the workout. So he's just going to lay down flat. So we're going to go opposite hand to opposite toe, straight leg touch. Go ahead. Boom. Then he's going to go back down. Now he's going to come up and grab and stretch. Then he's gonna come back down. Now he's gonna hug his knee, stretch, straighten his leg, stretch, and do a big circle.
It's very important to definitely cool down and, you know, let your body shut down and properly get done with your workout in the proper manner, because you don't want to, you know, catch a cramp in the middle of the night or doing something, but you just want to make sure your body is loose, flexible, make sure it's ready to calm down and get back to recovering.